Hey. Hello everyone, I'm here. Sorry, I'm putting a passy in someone's mouth. Hey, welcome to Brutally Honest Mom Talk. Episode number 2. I think we need to keep this going because we had over 2,000 views in the last Brutally Honest Mom Talk, and so obviously people are interested in talking about the struggles of motherhood. And maybe you're not a mom, but we all have struggles. And I would just like to say that we cannot compare our struggles with one another. Hey, Kelly, good morning. We cannot say what you're going through is easy and compared to what I go through, that's hard. You cannot do that. That's not fair, first of all. But second of all, and I love you too, Teresa. I'm glad you're watching today. Second of all, you don't know what people face on a day-to-day basis, so you can't make an outside judgment on what people are going through and what you think is hard or not hard. So, and a friend of mine, and I've said this before in a previous post, who has a son with leukemia, I was speaking at an event about raising an aggressive, violent, special needs child. And she said, you know what, a lot of people will say to me, you know, whenever they're talking about their struggles, they'll say, oh, well, it's nothing compared to your struggles, because they know I have a son with cancer. And I always tell them, and I love this, and I've quoted her a lot, Jeanette Machen is who quoted this. And I quote you all the time, Jeanette. She says, my hard is not your hard, but it's still hard. Your hard is not my hard, but it's still hard. And so I would just like to say, I'm not looking for sympathy on these videos. I am trying to show you our hard so that you can know that you can get through whatever it is that you are facing. It may not even be anything related to motherhood. It may not be a special needs child. It may not be a strong-willed child. It might be a marriage. It might not be, who knows, okay? But everybody has struggles, and so let's not compare and hold anybody to a standard of our own experiences and pain. I just would like to share with you how my morning is going. So it'll be comical now that I'm out of the moment, and it could get crazy around here, so just prepare your heart and mind to see craziness. My 6-year-old is gone this morning. She went to go celebrate Christmas with her grandma at her house. They're putting up the Christmas tree and making Christmas cookies and all that lovely stuff. So I've got the rest of them, though, here with me. I'm making breakfast burritos. I like to make breakfast burritos and make a huge batch of them and freeze them so that my sweet husband can have something easy to grab in the mornings for breakfast. And do I always have them ready? No, I don't. Do I always have breakfast ready for him? No, I don't. But today I'm working on it. So this morning, I woke up and John and I had a little spat, but we worked through it. We always do. And but I just want you to know that's how the morning started. And it was actually a very small little disagreement. We do have big ones too. I don't want you to think that we never, ever have serious, arguments. But, so that started, and then, I get in here and I just already feel stressed because everybody's like, feed me, here's my needs, and I'm like, okay, I've got to make these burritos because I basically don't have anything else to feed them. I've got to make these burritos. I was supposed to make them a few days ago and I didn't. And so I've got 2 pounds of sausage frying, okay, and I've got screaming kids, well, 2 toddlers that are screaming and running around everywhere, and then my infant won't let me put her down, so I'm like, oh, what do I do? I guess I just have to wrap her on. So anyway, this is before I wrapped her on. Sorry, I'm trying to get my eggs back here behind you. Then Jude, he had been outside, and I was wondering where he was. Well, I hear his footsteps banging on the porch, and then down go 2 of my plants. And I'm like, really? Why does he have to go for my plants? Why? and then he knocks over the trash can, and I knew he was going to go on a tear if I just let him go, so I took off after him. But here's the light in this situation. So this morning he came and got in our bed, and he jumped up really fast, and he goes, go in the trash can, be right back. That is really a really big deal for him, because he never tells us where he's going, and he's never said be right back. So this is what he was trying to do this morning. Bring this in the house. That's as far as he got. It's filled with nastiness. It's actually empty, but the remnants in there are so disgusting, and the things that go in that trash can are so disgusting. And so we're like, no, you can't bring that in. So that happened earlier, but that was the light in the situation, is that he was telling us something and talking, so hey, hallelujah for that. But anyway, so he knocked over my plants and made me mad, so I grabbed this thing right here and took off after him, because I was so mad. I'm like, you are not going to get away with knocking over stuff in an audio format like a podcast. Yes, we have, Travis, and my husband has recorded a few podcasts. I have recorded a podcast, and we want to do more podcasts. So yes, we just need to push ourselves to do it. So anyway, so I run outside with that spanking spoon, and Mama's mad because this is the second time in a week that he has knocked over my plants. And I round the corner, and I slip on the water hose, and I bailed hard on the concrete. And believe it or not, I've not found any marks on me, but it knocked the wind out of me. And I was telling a friend earlier, I said it just made me I just started crying. I was so mad. I mean, has any of y'all, raise your hand, have you ever fallen alone? Like where nobody saw? I said, it's like throwing up all by yourself. You just, at least for a girl, it's like you want somebody to see you throw up just so that they can feel sorry for you, you know? I remember the first time I threw up by myself when I was married, and I called John, and I was like, I'm sick. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, well, are you going to come home? He's like, well, no, I'm not going to come home. I mean, I can't. I'm at work. And I'm thinking, what? I have to take care of myself while I'm throwing up? How awful. Part of growing up. But so I fell all by myself. Nobody saw me except for my son. And I'm thinking, maybe if I make a big deal out of it, you know, Jude will come back and show me and come to my rescue and show me some compassion. And no, he was terrified of that spanking spoon, and he just kept running. He saw me. I didn't come back. Made me so mad. But hey, Titus, what's up? Oh, he gone. I need more tortillas here. So yeah, so that happened and made me really mad. And I did go and get him, brought him back. I did spank him. I'm out of tortillas. I miscalculated there. But I got him to calm down. I calmed down. All is well here. Just a funny story. But here's another funny story. The other day, Jude was having a tantrum, and it was actually, it's been a while, actually. And I would like to say, too, the positive side of all this, I do not have any fresh scratch marks on me. And anytime that happens, I realize Jude is doing good. So that is really exciting. And we are coloring the calendar now to signify what days are good and what days are bad. All the yellow means good. You see all that yellow? Isn't that amazing? And I still haven't colored in these 2 days, and those were both yellow. So praise the Lord. But there was an incident that happened a few weeks ago where he kicked the door, and I was walking right by. When he kicked the door, he was with John, and John was trying to, like, kind of, you know, hold him back. He was upset about something. And anyway, it hit me on my, breakfast bowls. Mommy. Since you're out of tortillas, my kids love them. Great idea, Melissa. Thank you.
Mommy, can I have them?
Can you have that? Sure.
That?
Sure.
Okay.
So he kicked the door, and it hit my bone right here, and so I went down, you know, crying, oh, you know, because it hurt so bad. And I'm thinking, I think maybe I broke my arm, or I cracked, you know, a bone right there. and I didn't. It just hurt really bad. And but so I'm on the bed and I'm like crying and holding my arm. Well, up crawls onto the bed my sweet little 3-year-old son, who has a very tender heart. Here you go, Titus. Here's your milk. What do you say? And I think, oh, this is going to be the light in the situation. This is going to be one of those really sweet Facebook posts that I can post, and he's going to come. He's going to minister to me, and God's going to come to me in this moment. And he crawls up really close to me, and I'm just kind of waiting for him to, start maybe patting my face or, patting me where I hurt my arm. And then all of a sudden I feel someone digging in my pocket. And I look over at him, and he's pulling out candy wrappers. He's looking for candy. Wow. I'm on his bed crying because I just got hit by a door. And I said, Titus, Mommy is hurt. Do you care that Mommy got hurt? And he goes, Hey, we can get you some milk too. We can get you some milk too, Evangeline. Do you want some milk?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get you some milk. So, that was a lovely moment. Yeah, didn't turn out the way that I thought it should go. But hey, that's real life, right? And he's only 3, so, but it's funny now. I'm like, you're like the low life on the street that goes and tries to rob a dying homeless man or something. This is ridiculous. But yeah, it's funny now. So, I was thinking earlier, I've got a hang up about not being able to meet everyone's needs. And I was talking to my friend about it earlier on Marco Polo, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? Like, I can tell people all day long, yes, Monica. I can tell people all day long, we're not perfect. God is the perfect one. And, our shortcomings give us an opportunity to see Christ. And truth, I can speak it. But it's like all day long, it bothers me that I can't get everything done. It bothers me that I can't finish as many homeschool lessons as I want to get done every day. It bothers me that... I lose my patience and I lose my temper, and it bothers me that I can't get the laundry done and that I can't get everything done. I feel like I'm not enough all day long. I feel like I'm not enough. And why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why? And I don't know how to shake it. And I'm on the verge of a breakthrough, I think. Some sort of enlightenment that God is going to give me. And He continues to give me enlightenment. It's like I have the truth, but I think it's applying the truth that's hard for me. Anybody else out there like that? But I just want you to know you're not alone in feeling like, you just don't measure up. And you look at other people and you think, they measure up. But you know what? They don't. They don't. Y'all, stop. Y'all, quit torturing your little sister. Give her.
I need my Patsy.
No, you don't need your Patsy. Thank you, Teresa. It's like I can tell myself that all day long. But believing that in my heart that I'm enough is so hard when I don't. When honestly, I can't meet all of the needs. And then I feel guilt. I think, was I wrong for having these children? Was I wrong for choosing to be a mom if I can't do it all? But we all know that's not true, right? Hey, get out of there now. I know that God is using the fact that I can't do it all to make me more like Him and to teach me about Him and to show me that I need Him. But I just want you to I'm telling myself this too, guys. stop thinking that there is a mom out there that can do it all. You know what? There might be moms out there. There might be moms out there that maybe are better organized. But you know what? Maybe they're bad at, maybe they lose their temper a lot. My sister said the other day that she came to the conclusion, you can either have a clean house and a dirty heart, or a clean heart and a dirty house. Any amens to that? Because I'm thinking that's true. But let's stop thinking that there's this person out there that can actually do it all. There's not. Nothing. Nothing. There's no one. See, I'm losing my concentration. Not nothing. No one. You know what? I can't even finish the thought anymore because my mind is so pulled in so many different directions. The other day I was talking to a woman at a wedding. I was mid-sentence and I stopped talking. It really kind of scared me. I stopped talking mid-sentence and she just looked at me and I said, I don't know what I was going to say. I don't remember. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing because I could not remember what I was going to say. So, but this is my encouragement to you today. And just letting you see a glimpse of my house. You know what? Maybe I put my makeup on every day. You know, please don't let that get you down. That is something that I love to do. And I do before I leave my room every morning. Did I fix my hair? Nope. Nope, didn't fix my hair. Have I lost it with my kids today? Yes, already. I've already had to say I'm sorry. Have I started school yet? No. Am I still trying to clean up breakfast? Yes. You know, I am short in a lot of areas. But maybe that's okay. You know, I saw a quote one time that says, you can be a mess and still be a good mom. So I'm telling you, I'm a good mom. I'm a good wife. You're a good mom. You're a good wife. And I think our kids need to see our imperfections. They need to see that we can't do it. They need to see us maybe cry sometimes and get on our knees right there in front of God and everybody and just pray and say, God, I need you to help me take care of these kids today. I need you to help me be patient. They need to hear us say we're sorry. My kids hear that a lot. Don't be too proud to say you're sorry. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give your kids. Not perfection, not complete organization, not a hot meal every meal of the day. The best thing that you can give them is humility and teaching them how to interact with people and ultimately giving them Christ. So I love y'all so much, and I pray this has encouraged you. It encourages me when I get to have group therapy here. Okay, what? No, do not hit. Do not hit. We're not hitting. Okay, we're going to go. You can do this. You can do it.